So hello and welcome back. Today we're making sardine bread. Yes, I tried the sardine bread once and I really loved it, especially when I found out the secret to making very soft bread, which I'm going to show you today. And then, you know, this is just a really very simple recipe that you could call an all-in-one kind of recipe. It's complete. You just need to drink water when you eat this bread and you're done for a meal. So I'm just basically going to start measuring out my ingredients. Using 2.5 cups of bread flour. Bread flour is a very strong flour because of the high gluten content that it has. So we're using 2.5 cups with a little extra cup for dusting. So you could just have maybe half a cup on the side for dusting, or you might not just use all. To my bread flour, I'll be adding 1/4 cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, one tablespoon of yeast, and my secret ingredients. This is called, okay, the name is not here. This is called ascorbic acid. It is just your vitamin C. To our flour measurement, I'm going to be adding about half a teaspoon of vitamin C. It is a bread improver. You know, it's a healthy option to improving your bread more than the bromate option that you get from the commercial bread makers. Not all, but some of them local ones, that is what they use. So mix in all your dry ingredients, and then we're going to start adding our wet ingredient. 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor, about 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 cup of water, but I'm just going to put half cup first of lukewarm water. So now this particular part is very important. The level of kneading, I would have used my bread machine, but I just want to show you because this is basically a local kind of bread, and you need to use your palm to really work it out. So this is our sardine. This is the sardine oil. Just gonna add a little bit of that to this. So I'm just going to allow it to rest whilst I get the pan ready. So this is my bread pan. You could use vegetable oil, but I just want to use this sardine oil so that I don't waste it, and oil my pan. Now it has rested. You can see that it has softened a bit. So I'm going to roll it the length of this, the length of the bread pan. To this sardine, because you find out that sardine doesn't really have salt in it, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. That a little can go a long way. You can even decide to add pepper if you want. If you want your bread to be spicy, you can add pepper to the sardine as you mash it up. Just gonna leave a little to put on the top as a fancy.
There is space at the bottom when you're adding it, so that is when you're going to close it. So we don't want the sardine at the bottom burning.
We just put it in here, then put it in, normally I prove my bread in my oven, so I'm just going to put it in my oven with the light on until it has at least doubled in size. So it has doubled in size. We're just going to use our... Now you have to gently do this because you don't want it to deflate. So I already have my oven heating up. I'm going to bake this at I'm putting my oven down. I'm just going to bake it at 300 degrees for about 20 minutes. But in between I'll be checking it. Our bread is out of the oven. We're going to bring it out. I need to do it this way. I'm just going to allow it to cool down